Edo State Deputy Governor Right Honorable Dennis Idausa on Friday, November 21, lead one high-profile government team and the State Boundary Committee go do fact-finding for communities wey dey inside boundary wahala. For James River inside Oriomo local government area, Oga Idausa come beg President Bola Tinubu say make e use im good office bring peace, fairness, equity and justice. E still beg say make the Presido send all correct federal demarcation agencies come settle the matter once and for all. DG Idausa come still talk say Edo State ready gidigba to protect the territorial dignity of Edo State and the rights of Oriomo people. After dem check the disputed Ugbakele boundary area, im declare James River as the natural boundary between Edo and Delta State based on wetin history and local people talk.
We are currently on the spot assessment. We received a petition from 5 communities in Oriomo local government of Edo State that there was a boundary dispute between those communities and Delta State. We decided to come in here today to do our fact-finding before we do our recommendation to the Executive Governor of Edo State. Based on what we have seen here today, it is clear that this land belongs to Edo State. But in the interim, we decided to ask questions, the history of this area. And we've realized that this particular river, this is the boundary between Edo and Delta State. On this way, we have Edo State. Behind the river is Delta State. And the name of this community is called Ugbakele. Correct? Yes. Ugbakele. And you can see the previous structures by AT&P. And this land is clearly for Edo State. We want to thank all the community people that we've seen, the settlers, and we want to beg that they continue to maintain peace pending the determination of National Boundary Commission. But in the interim, we want to assure the Oriomo people that are currently living in Edo land that Edo State will do whatever it takes to protect the territorial integrity of our state. So we want to thank you. Continue to stay put, continue to maintain peace. We know you are peace-loving people. We are here with the committee members. Time will not permit me to name everybody, but we have commissioners here. We have members from the 3 senatorial districts. The Dono senatorial district is being represented by Honorable Abbas Brahma. In Edo South is Honorable Patrick Obayango. And all the security chiefs in Edo are also here. So we want to thank you. And we, at this point, want to beg and appeal to the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We know you are a president that enjoys and that believes as well for peace, equity, fairness, and justice. So we know and we are appealing that you will use all the necessary agencies that are in charge of land demarcation to quickly swing into action to ensure that the right thing is done. The issues that we are facing in Edo is because of all these assets, the mineral resources that is deposited in this local government. The neighboring brothers and sisters, they are also interested, but the asset belong to Edo people. They should not do whatever it takes to compromise the peace that we enjoy as neighbors. So we want to appeal to them to stay in their land while we enjoy the natural and the mineral resources that God has given to us to develop our people and develop our land. Based on what they said, the settlers of this place, they said is River Jameson. And this is Oriomo local government area of Edo State.
Earlier, the Deputy Governor and a team meet with stakeholders and community leaders from Obe, Ikobi, and Obozogbe Nugu to hear their complaints. For Iguelaba Town Hall, Community people show their claim and their grievances for the boundary issues, neglect by Delta oil companies wey dey operate for their land, and how the previous government give out community land to investors without proper consultation. Oga Idahosa come assure dem say the Okpogolo-led administration go correct all these wrongs, say the past government do Edo people strong thing by sharing land to investors without involving community leaders.
We've been here since 2019. The LLAs has been listed since 1983 at the stock exchange. We allocated our land 7 years ago by the last government of the state. But I think we have been working very harmoniously with the local community. I think we get along with them very, very well. Mr. Frank, who is the compare on this occasion, is one of the community leaders and the leader of our community liaison officials. I just wanted to say a few words to say thank you very much for making the time to come here. We're very excited and we're very happy that we think finally we can put to rest all the situations that have been arising within the communities. It's in our interest, in everyone's interest, that we can work together harmoniously with the communities and add value to everything going on in this area. So I just wanted to say thank you very much for making the time to come here. It is not every day that we receive people from government, and for a long time we have not had it. So we're very grateful that a new dispensation is here, and it seems to be working for us already. In view of these challenges, we are grateful for the intervention of government, and we welcome the intervention of government. And we hope with this intervention that we can put everything to rest once and for all finally. And I thank you very much.
The land was allocated to them by the past government. They came to meet the community, and we all reached an agreement together. Today we have an MOU between we and them. They have not failed on their own part, and we have not also failed on their own part. On our own part, the problem we are having there is the data issue. Who always come there to trouble them. Every year they meet up with our MOU, and we give them peace to operate there. That's the truth of the fact.
Are you the Frank? Are you Frank?
No, I'm not Frank. John Odia, the spokesman of the community.
Which community?
Equalabad community.
Allocate, not allocate, they came with a Darkon something limited. So when they came with a Tenora with a Sea of Hope that carries 2,400 hectares. I have the copies. So when they came with the government officials, they came to our Elders Council's meeting, they met with us. When they start operation, they make some of us CLO to the problem. So they will be operating, but we have an issue with them, which we also want to also draw the attention of the government. But when they came, up to this moment, they have not paid land remuneration to our communities, to the people that owns farm and that valued across. So we have been asking them for that, and we said they will get back to it. Until the extent that we really approach a lawyer to write them formally, so that let us know who want to pay us for our remuneration. Because the land is a vast land, and the lies along the line, these boundaries, where we have this boundary issue. So from time to time, most of the people, they always come to the farm, arising every other person. The most of them is the one steady them. That to the extent that they don't share even the labor slot to Delta State. They also pay some amount to Delta State. They have MOU with us. They also have MOU with Delta State, so we don't know the reason. Do you understand me? Then recently, they also came with a Delta State Edo GIs at the end. Arise us, they beat up our forester, they injured them. So that is why we now say, okay, we have to cry out to the government of Edo State and to the Oba of Benin. We also write to the Oba of Benin, and we also write to House of Rep, which are honorable. Some have responded as well. So what we are saying, the challenges we are having, it is not because of the LI Lake alone. We also have oil well there that is being managed by Promotion now MPDC. As we speak, the oil well is being shared among Delta and Edo State. And recently, there's another new oil well that Sepla want to develop. They just did the survey, and this Mosogan people, through the office of Mosogan, asked them to go and remove the beacon, and the beacon was destroyed. Does they want the land? even to the extent that to Ugo, that they have boundary with Ugo, not even Ugo boundary, so we have been facing all those challenges. If you come in the morning time, you will see the group of workers that is coming all the way from Delta on a daily basis. They come in the morning and they go back in the evening. Whereas we here, we don't have it. We don't have job. And those tasks that they are paying to Delta, not Edo State. So we have been losing revenues on a daily basis, yearly basis, even all the daily contract that is here. You will see that it's the data people that are doing it. They are allocating all the good contracts to the debtors, not to Edos. We don't have a good job here. What they are giving us is glass clearing, go and clean oil, go and do all those little petty jobs that they are giving us. So we are tired. It will impress me that since you are here today, to visit one of those areas, the boundary area, then the education itself, go and see what we have. Ask them, let them bring all the work, let all the workers come out. You will see the data there.
I'm here on behalf of my principal, the executive governor of our dear state, distinguished Senator Monday Okwewolo, who are giving a marching order to this committee to ensure that the right thing is done. We are here not to play around, for a very serious business. We have listened to the elders of various communities that are affected. And we are not going to speak much. We are going to go to the areas, which is the boundary. But I want to assure you today that the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a progressive man. And is a man that believes in equity, justice, and fairness. And is going to do what is right through our governor of Edo State to ensure that the benefits that you deserve with these gifts that God Almighty has given and deposited in your land, you will surely get it. As a member of this very important committee in Edo State, you can see the eminent personalities that are members of this great committee. We will do the right thing. The previous government have done injustice to Edo people by allocating land to investors without having interactive section with the committee leaders. But we will not do that. The governor of Edo State have made it clear that any land that the previous government allocated to his process will be revoked and be given back to him. Any communities that are affected by that injustice, by the grace of God, that land will be reverted back to the people that the land belongs to. But for today, I want to appeal to all of you that you should continue to maintain peace, pending when this issue is resolved. Is that okay? Yes, sir. Agreed? Yes, sir. So on that note, I want to thank all of you that have patiently waited for us today. We want to assure you, by the grace of God, that justice will be served.
Members of the Edo State Boundary Committee, Honorable Abbas Brahma, wey represent Edo North, tok say once the petition reach their hand, Governor Monday Okwewolo through the Deputy Governor quickly promised to look into the matter. Honorable Patrick Obayagbon, wey represent Edo South, tok say the governor's quick action shows say new sheriff don enter town and e take the boundary issues serious. Honorable Bright Iyamu, member wey dey represent Oriamo Constituency 2 for Edo State House of Assembly, come tok say e sure say the meeting go bring better results.
The governor of Edo State, His Excellency Distinguished Senator Monday Okwewolo, invited the Deputy Governor into a meeting and said, as a matter of urgency, this petition must be dealt with. And as a government that is responsible and responsive to the needs and aspirations of its people, we want you people to tell us exactly what the issues, what the problems, what the challenges are, without bending the truth. That is how we can intervene to help. Because from what we know already, you cannot be working in John Hood and earn salary in Julius Berger. You know what I mean by that? Yes, Almighty God in His wisdom knows why He has put some resources here. He knows why He has put some resources here. And like they say, the primary beneficiary of that resources must be the people where that resources is located or situated. So that is why I say this matter is a very serious one, and we will give it all the attention that it duly deserves.
I was very elated to observe when one of our brothers here did say that he himself was a bit flabbergasted, given the response rate with which we answered your petition. Yes. That would suggest to you that there is a new sheriff in town. And that sheriff in town is Excellency, the Executive Governor of Edo State, Governor Monday Okpebolo, who has transferred his sovereign and plenary powers on His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, and this committee take very, very seriously any issue that gives any pigmentation as if to suggest that anybody in Edo State, no matter how far-flung that community may be, is oppressed, is having a sense of insecurity, and his lives and properties are not being guaranteed. So when part of the substratum of this petition spoke about two fundamental issues, these: one, that neighboring communities are perpetrating acts and actions that border on raping our members of our community, that border and verge on community clashes. We said no, we must act very swiftly with the agility of a monkey. If other governments before now in Edo State have not taken very, very seriously the God-given resources that has been deposited in our communities, this government will not take it lightly. We want to hope, we want to believe that Seplat is doing what it is supposed to do for our communities. We want to assure you that the government of Edo State is behind you. We want to assure you that we will not concede 1 inch of our soil to any oppressor. We will not. We want to assure you that we will protect very jealously the resources that have been deposited by the grand architect of the universe on your soil. And see also the boy Yaguan. And so the government Yaguan. And so the Maya His Royal Majesty. Omobnobande Doku Apollo Polo. Obawe the second. Eyagwan, Oba Atokpe, a deputy governor, Omimani Mayayo, his excellent deputy governor, Ote Yano, Nokeo, Watowakpe.
That this gathering today will be a prosperous one. You are here today to relay your complaint. And myself, as the member representing you in the Edo Aspa Assembly, these are one of the issues why you people voted us to represent you. And you have a very proactive representative, which is me. I will also bring this matter before the floor of the House. As the executive is treating their own, the legislative hand will be treating their own, so that we will get urgent action about this matter. Your Excellency, you know, as lawmaker, when we get little opportunity, we just quickly try to touch one or two places. This issue of land is not just in this community alone. Recently, there was a protest that came to the House of Assembly saying Saro Farm also invaded part of their lands. That it was the former governor of the state that forcefully took the land from them and gave it to Saro Farm without even negotiating with them. So I told them they should take it easy. That I know the governor today, most distinguished Senator Monday Okpewolo, is a man who will not want any Edo indigene to be oppressed. I also told them that day, while they were protesting, that we also have our own person, which is a deputy governor. I will also relate this to him. I never knew that today we will still be here for this kind of a meeting. But I want to use this meeting to also extend this message to our people from the other communities, that a day will also come like this, when we all will sit down, we also digest how to sort out the issue of land disputes in all the communities in Orion local government.
Make una no forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We not dey take blame. Kata Ojesele, TMC News.